What's up, everybody? Established 1983 lives here, back with another video. Okay, so that is yes, you gotta keep giving homages before people have a bipolar breakdown and start attacking you. That is Truth Virus. What's up, everybody? All right, so I'm watching some stuff I was recommended, and yeah, and I thought, hey, let's take a look at our good friend Established 1983, R.I.P. in Eternal Hibernation. Check out the sub count and growing, 324 subscribers. That's a 777 code. No, it isn't. It isn't at all. Established 1983 lives. Get your numerology together. That is a 666 code. Oof. Even more wicked. Wicked and wicked. So I was looking through the numbers of this thing. Hitting 300 right there. The number 33 is everywhere. I'm going to actually do a little mirror of Established 1983 right now. The Flat Earth PSYOP debunked. There you go. However, I still stand by the absolute fact that the true shape of the Earth, which is an anagram for heart, by the way, is an unknowable thing. But I digress. Ooh! Get a little preview? Let's get a little preview.
Reaching my fever pitch is bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear.
It's like a 2-in-1, and I don't even have to put in the typography. So yes, Established 1983 lives original, because we are living. Whatevs, you'll get to watch it. Where were we? It is an unknowable thing. Okay, so good stuff there. Put the hate to rest and usher in the loves. Usher in the love trolls, the love of the trolls. Oh boy, this bad boy right here. This bad boy right here. 6.4 thousand views. Woo! Okay, but that wasn't what I wanted to share with you today. This is what I wanted to mirror. So without further ado, underrated. Sabo for Life takes on some daddy duties. This video, it's only got 16 views, but it's well worth the watch. So, without further ado, ignorance will no longer be a reason and or excuse. We are going to define a person for you right here on Established 1983 Lives, because we are living. Enjoy. If it actually gets started.
Or to monde.
Voilà.
Bienvenue to another episode of yours truly, Established 1983. I feel like I'm going through a huge wave of information. Call it Established 1983 leaks. It's like the water is rushing my way. So naturally, it just absolutely. Let's see. Jennifer Roach. Nice, thanks, Jennifer. We'll have to check it out. So huge influx of
in what is a person. There's a
people, right? And I've been actually aware of this whole straw man thing for quite a while now. And when Quasi-Luminous, back when he had his channel, actually he reopened it, so long live Quasi-Luminous. When Quasi-Luminous looks you in the eye and says, "You are legally dead, lost at sea, and the Vatican owns your soul, motherfucker," I mean, he's not just pulling that out of his ass. He's not just pulling it.
I was very crude in my beginnings, wasn't I? Oh, very crude. Established 1983. Established 1983 Lives does not promote, condone, or encourage the use of foul language. Shame on you, Established 1983.
Out of thin air. I mean, you know, the proof is in the pudding, and if just because you don't know what it means, it's not an excuse. So here you go. Let's listen to this gentleman, Mr. John King himself, along with another gentleman by the name of Rob S. This is part of a longer video, but I'm just going to take this little snippet here where it gets into what it is to be a person and why Quasi-Luminous was absolutely right when he says and said and says, you are legally dead, lost at sea, and the Vatican owns your soul. So let's take a listen. I will jump in when I
mentioned this earlier on, and this is one of the major misconceptions. A person, as you might think, if I was to ask you, are you a person, you probably would answer yes. But the thing is, a person is not actually, in legalese, a flesh or blood man or woman. It's actually...
So legalese is the legal language. It looks like English, they write it like English, but it actually has very different definitions of specific things, and he'll get into
a legal fiction that's created for you at birth. Some people also may refer to it as a straw man or a legal personality, but a person is a fiction, not a human being. The difference being, a person has the same name as you, but it has a different written format. Okay? And I'm going to explain that in a second. So, your name, the name of a person, it's written in uppercase, initial caps, with an optional title. Okay? It's always in the format title, forename, surname. Bear in mind the title is optional. Like that. For example, I'll put it on the screen. You could have Mr. John Smith, you see, with initial capitals, or John Smith all in capitals. That is the name of a person. However, your name is pretty much the opposite of that. It should always be written entirely in lowercase without a title. Okay? Your name is in the format forename, surname, or forename of the family surname. Okay? And an example of that would be John Smith, all in lowercase, or John of the family Smith, also in lowercase. You might be thinking I'm making a mountain of a molehill over that, but let me just explain a few things. Your name is your property. You should never accept any paperwork whatsoever that changes the format of your name to the name of your person, or your associated person, i.e. changing your lowercase name to your uppercase name, or adding a title, or making your name initial caps. If anyone does this, you should always inform them this is not allowed, and issue them with a fee schedule should they choose to do this again. Okay? And you can make up however much you want to bill them for, and just bill them accordingly if they do choose to do this. So you might be thinking, you know, this might seem a bit extreme. You're only changing letters of a name. So we're going to explain the massive scam here. The massive scam, as we've talked about leading up to this video, as mentioned earlier, statute law belongs to a person, not a man or a woman. So if you act as if you are a person, you know, and, you know, accept your name as being uppercase and, you know, this, you're essentially unknowingly giving consent to legal rules, and you therefore give this the force of law. So this makes debts, liabilities, taxes, legal responsibilities, or any penalties whatsoever within legislation that the governments want to inflict upon you, it's now applicable to you, because you've essentially entered into a verbal contract with it. So, in summary, we're just going to, some of the main points here. If you understand, give consent to statutes and acts, or represent a person, you're at the mercy of the legal system and become responsible for legal penalties. Bear in mind, if there is no injury, harm or loss, there is no crime in law. Never allow your name to be changed in paperwork to the name of a person. So this means that if you don't give consent to being a person, then paying things like council tax, TV licence, parking fines, any other legal offence whatsoever does not have the force of law and cannot lawfully be enforced.
Wow.
The reality, unfortunately, is that corporations such as the government, the police, the councils and stuff like that, they don't make it very easy of opting out of the system. However, one such man has successfully managed to do such a thing, and he's made a bit of a name for himself on YouTube, and he's joined me in the studio here today. That man is Robert Sproul. But we're going to take a wee break just now.
Take a wee break, yes, take a wee break. So, tune back in, check out Robert Sproul, Rob S channel, and John King, of course, because there is some very good stuff there. Let's see. New subscriber. Let's check you out. I was very curious when I saw that come in.
Okay, so that's that, and this is this. So, yes, ignorance will no longer be a reason and/or excuse. Period. And now you know what the definition of a person is. So, yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. On this the day, we got another 11 code in the top right corner right there. So I'll end it here. Thank you for tuning in. All part of the great work. Yes, indeed. See you soon, everybody. See you soon.